On the 19th day of devastating conflict, Israel and Hamas find themselves in the throes of a deadly battle. Over 6,000 lives have been lost on both sides, leaving shattered communities. Although Bharat has already stepped in by sending a heavy-lift military aircraft laden with 6.5 tons of vital medical aids and 32 tons of disaster relief materials into the war-torn region to assist the Palestinians. The United Nations has issued a warning that it would have to cease operations in the absence of fuel. Bharat's Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Ambassador R. Ravindra, reaffirmed Bharat's commitment to extending a helping hand. He expressed deep concerns over the deteriorating situation and the loss of innocent lives. He also paid tribute to the victims of the October 7 attacks, condemning the shocking acts of violence by the Hamas. Meanwhile, United Nations relief supplies to Palestinian people on the Gaza Strip would have to stop operations on Wednesday night after no fuel has been permitted into Gaza. However, Israel's military proposed that the UN seek Hamas for fuel supply. At the UNSC, Israel maintained its resolve to eliminate Hamas and rejected calls for a ceasefire. The Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen berated UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, accusing him of tolerating and justifying terrorism. Cohen's impassioned response was fueled by Guterres' earlier criticism of Israel's campaign in Gaza. Israel's UN ambassador Gilad Erdan described Guterres' statements as shocking, implying that they demonstrated a lack of understanding and empathy. In the midst of this tragedy, French President Emmanuel Macron arrived in Israel to express his nation's full solidarity with the Israeli people. Macron called for expanding the international coalition against terrorism, including targeting Hamas in response to October 7 attacks. The French president is also expected to meet Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas in Ramallah. On Monday, US President Joe Biden said that any discussions about a Gaza ceasefire could only take place if Hamas frees all hostages seized from Israel. Although, according to media reports, Hamas will release another 50 hostages. Red Cross representatives are reportedly on the way to Gaza to take custody of the hostages. Meanwhile, the Israel Defense Forces on Tuesday announced that they were ready to invade Gaza. For US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and his military leaders, the conflict is eerily reminiscent of the US-led coalition's battles against ISIS in the urban heartlands of Iraq and Syria. The prospect of Israeli forces entering Gaza with its densely populated neighborhoods, where civilians are often used as shields by militants, is a troubling reflection of past horrors.